In this video, Kevin and I are going to be going over the things that we either loved or hated for the month of September. If it made it to this video, it was one extreme or the other. So we always go over the things that we hated first. We only have 3. That way we end on a positive note. So I'm going to show you this first. It's a fruit punch. It's a Nickelodeon fruit punch. This one was themed with JoJo Siwa. It has nothing to do with her specifically. Her picture's just on it because they make these in Paw Patrol. I've seen them out now for Halloween. And what it is you get a little toy. And somebody said the placement on that is tragic because it made her look pregnant. It made her look pregnant. Yeah. But all the bottles are made the same way, so they didn't take that into consideration. But these are made by Surprise Drinks. They're actually made in Poland. I wrote on a note, you liked it, okay? I thought it was very artificial and off-putting. This was the fruit punch. I just did not like it, so... I
wouldn't buy them, but I didn't hate it, but I just didn't like it.
These, in our Target, there's a refrigerated section right when you go in, and they have... I think it's cool that you get the drink and the toy, but this particular flavor, I would not buy again.
No, I agree. So this is the pumpkin swirl, and this is the Hampton Popcorn Company. And normally we like most things from the Hampton Popcorn Company. It's just this one we didn't like too much. The note says, flavor is perfect, texture is horrible. Can I read that?
I wrote mushy, already been chewed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It was very, very stale is basically what it was. Mm-hmm. It was like it was already been chewed up. The flavor was fine, but the popcorn itself was awful.
I don't know what happened to that, but I would hate for you all to spend your money. I think we bought that in World Market, and
it's whatever they coated with or whatever process they used to coat it just messed up the popcorn.
Yeah and then we have one more thing that we hated, and I don't even have the bag to show you, so I printed it out. We got these out of the house and gave them away. These are the Doritos Tangy Ranch, and they were funky, nasty.
I didn't like them.
Gosh, they were funky. And so we gave them away. I gave them to Andrew, and I'll be honest, I've completely forgot. Some people have asked me, did Andrew like them? Because Andrew's favorite Dorito is the Cool Ranch. And
Gavin and me,
yes,
so they like them too.
They all love Cool Ranch. And I love those, the Lay's potato chips with the core. They're just like epic. But this Tangy Ranch
wasn't good.
Oh.
Whatever they used to make it tangy just didn't taste good.
Okay. So those were our 3 bad things. Now, on to Bluer Skies. These are the Mayanna chocolate. This was the Space Bar Mini. Toasted almond, vanilla, bean nougat, Fleur de Sel caramel, and dark chocolate. We bought this at Whole Foods. We bought they both begin with a W. We bought these at Whole Foods, and they were extremely expensive for this little bitty bar, but it was good. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was terrific. Had a very deep, rich flavor, and the caramel was perfect. And the chocolate, even though it's a dark chocolate, it's 66% dark. It was just they went really well together. Superb chocolate bar. So if you can afford it, that's a brand worth getting.
Going to another bar. This one is the Fruity Pebbles bars. One of them is in milk chocolate, and the other one's in some birthday cake white chocolate.
That's not milk chocolate, is it?
No, I'm sorry, it's white chocolate. I'm sorry. It's a white chocolate like kind of coating. And this one's birthday cake. I'm sorry. These are both really, really good. If you haven't tried the Fruity Pebbles and you like Fruity Pebbles, then these were good. I think you actually like the birthday cake one better.
I did. These were sent to us from the company.
Yeah, and I like the Fruity Pebbles, just the regular one better, because I like that true Fruity Pebbles flavor. And the birthday cake one had more birthday cake flavor than Fruity Pebbles flavor. So, but they're both really good.
You can't listen to what everybody says. If somebody, the reason I'm saying this, Somebody commented on my Instagram. I posted a picture of these. Somebody commented on my Instagram. They taste exactly alike. They just put one. It said one's birthday. Clearly, that person
did not try them side by side.
Absolutely did not try them side by side because they don't taste anything alike.
Nothing alike.
And I had to respond back to that person and said, no, they don't. You're wrong. Clearly, you just didn't try them. I didn't get that mean or anything, but they didn't. And it's like, if you haven't tried them, just don't say anything because there's night and day difference.
Yeah, one of them literally tastes like a vanilla birthday cake, and the other one just tastes like a almond bark or
yes,
vanilla.
Night and day difference. They're completely different bars.
Actually, the one that's just the Fruity Pebbles candy bar, it tastes more like the Fruity Pebbles.
It tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
It has that lemony kind of flavor, whereas the birthday cake one really didn't. So yeah, clearly did not try them.
No, and you just have to watch. When you see comments like that, you can't believe everybody just because they said it. Unless if you didn't see them eating it, then yeah, I don't know. Okay, these are the Numa. This is a mini peanut butter bar, and we found these at Marshall's, and I think we reviewed like 3 different ones, but the peanut butter was so delicious. They are little mini bars. You got to eat 2 of them for only 120 calories. This is a brand that I've only seen in Marshall's, and I saw them at the time, haven't seen them since. So it's one of those that's like, yeah, it's good and I like it, but I'll never be able to have it again because I cannot find it. But it's a very good brand. I was going to try to see where they're made in case you all are interested. It's Numa, www.numafoods.com. So yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to find them. They're made in distributed out of New Jersey. So really good little bars.
I'm going to do these Benton's Neapolitan cream-filled cookies. Benton's is an Aldi brand, and Aldi cookies are mostly pretty decent. These were just really, really good. They had a really good vanilla and strawberry flavor, if I remember correctly. The chocolate was okay too, but you really got that strawberry and the vanilla flavor, and there were distinct flavors in there.
They were a very good cookie.
And I remember the cream actually had the little pieces of like strawberry in them.
It was
not like actual strawberry, but you know what I mean.
Like candy, yeah.
Strawberry.
Believe it or not, I'm going to put this in here. I don't know that Kevin would have agreed with me that it should make it, but this is the Pillsbury sugar-free. We actually made the cake mix probably years ago, the sugar-free, and used their sugar-free icing, and it was really good. But this time, if you watch the video, I made sandwich cookies. So the recipe was just a little bit different than what they're telling you to do it on the box for the cake. And I made literally like big sandwich cookies. I thought they were phenomenal, and you would never know they were sugar-free.
Yeah. And the textures and everything were really good.
The texture was so good. Yes, that's what got me, is the texture of it, and just, it was that thick and just gooey, and I really enjoyed that. Good. So even if you don't make the cake, make those cookies, because that's good.
I agree, they were really good. Now these are separate, aren't they?
Yes.
This one is, you should read that one, it's too small. I didn't bring my glasses in here.
I just have to tell you a little bit behind the scenes. I divide the stuff up before we start the video because I don't want to be doing all the talking. Then people tend to say, Tammy, you talk too much. I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to monopolize the conversation or talk too much or anything like that, or like I'm showing everything. So I divide the stuff up. And so Kevin was supposed to show you this.
I can't read it.
Even though truly it belongs on my side anyway, because it was a favorite of mine. But we don't tell you, like, everything that I show you doesn't necessarily mean it was just my favorite. Both of these we share.
Yeah, we generally like everything.
We agreed that they belong in this video, whether he's showing it to you or I'm showing it to you. We both like it. So this is the Private Selection, which is a Kroger brand. Peanut butter with white chocolate cherry cordial.
I remember it was very, very good.
Excellent. Yes. It's thick. The white chocolate was delicious. The cherry was delicious. It's one of those things where you're only supposed to eat like 2 tablespoons for like 200 calories or 190 calories or something, and you end up eating way too much.
Oh yeah, you eat more than that. So this one is a spread as well. It's Be Happy, the letter B, Be Happy. This one is the peanut butter, white chocolate, and pretzels. Crushing it since 2013. It was just excellent. We tried a couple of these, and this was just happened to be our favorite out of the bunch. It was very, very good. And the white chocolate, I remember the hunks of white chocolate and pretzel all through it. It was almost like eating a cookie
dough.
A cookie dough, except it was a little thinner with peanut butter, but it was so much in there that it was almost like eating cookie dough.
That came from Meyer, and
it was excellent.
Very, very, and they have lots of different flavors, but our Meyer just doesn't have that many flavors. They have like 4, and there's really like 8 or 10 different flavors, I think.
Yeah.
But excellent, and something that we can't have in the house because
both would eat it all.
I will tell you, I can tell you, I did sneak in the cabinet and eat more. I did. So
it's easy. That's one of those things you could just take on the couch and just eat it by the spoonfuls.
Yes, it's dangerous to have. So now we have a drink. This was sent to us from Eliza in Canada. She paid $5 for this from sodapopbros.com. This is
these specialty drinks are more expensive than you would think.
This is the Anne of Green Gables Raspberry Cordial from Prince Edward Island. And yes, it was like a dessert in a bottle. It was delicious.
It really was.
And I can see why it costs more, because it is from Canada, and so it came from a ways off and all that. But $5 is still really expensive.
It is,
but it was $5 Canadian.
Right. Most specialty drinks are around $2, $2.50.
Yeah, it was $5 Canadian, so that's very comparable.
It's a little bit less. Yeah,
comparable to what we have. Do you want me to show something? Because I got a lot more than you.
That's fine.
Okay, I will show you 3 things from Sarah. So Sarah in California sent us, these are 7-Eleven 7 Select. They were little bitty thin bars. This is the coconut almond milk chocolate bar, and this was the orange filled dark chocolate bar. And Kevin really, I think, liked the coconut better, and I liked the orange, but they were both excellent.
They're both good.
Both excellent bars. And then Sarah also sent us this, and I have something funny to tell you about, interesting to tell you about this. This is the Koblenz brand, Jason and Mary's, and this was the peanut butter pretzel clusters. Well, this company is located in Walnut Creek, Ohio. So Sarah found these somewhere in California. I don't know where she found them, and she mailed them to us. However, Asma lives in Ohio, big on supporting Ohio companies in her Merle Norman store. She is actually partnering with Koblenz, and she's going to be selling this brand in her store.
That's cool.
I think that's awesome, because
they were really good. All of them were good.
Stellar. 5 out of 5. Solid company. Everything we've tried from them has been fantastic.
Really good.
Yes. So then Shelby sent us these Bunt. It's a cookie, and she sent us, it was a Halloween themed selection of these Bunt cookies.
They were good.
Our favorite one was the cookie butter, and it actually had funfetti and Biscoff. Who doesn't love Biscoff spread in the middle? And a lot of you had already heard of this company, which I think is cool.
New to us.
Yeah. And then she also sent us the Z Chocolato Fudge.
Excellent fudge.
It is made in San Francisco, California, and our favorites were the salted caramel butterscotch. That was Kevin's, and mine was called White Tiger. So,
but the texture of that fudge was so good. I mean, it was like perfect fudge.
Yes, if you order from the company, I would highly recommend you definitely try either one of those.
Yeah.
And
this is one that you can't just go in there and order at any time. You have to wait till they have their batches ready, right? Is this the one?
No, that is the Bunt.
Okay, I knew it was one of the two.
Bunt It's a Cookie, you do have to wait until they're accepting orders.
Right, because they don't order all the time.
You can get on their website at any time and order from them.
Yeah. I knew it was one of the two, I just couldn't remember.
And I believe if you spend like $25, it's free shipping.
Yeah,
which
it's good. You should spend $25.
You should, yeah. It would be easy to do.
Is that all from...
This is all different.
Okay, but let me do a couple.
Okay, you do.
So we've got the Tostitos Spicy Queso. I actually finished this. I would eat this for a snack at night. I would grab like a handful and put it into a bowl and just take them out there and eat them. Excellent flavor. A little spicy, a little hot.
I like that though.
Yeah, and you don't need dip. I didn't have any dip with them. I just ate them as chips. They were excellent. Do you want me to do another one? I've got 3 chips over here. We got Boom Chicka Pop, salted maple flavored kettle corn, and Angie's Boom Chicka Pop. The Boom Chicka Pop's almost always good.
Yes.
It's really good, well coated. The flavors are really good.
Yes.
Just excellent.
There's very few that I would not get again.
Yeah. And then the last bag of chips I have is the honey chipotle popcorn from Sweet Chaos. And that was also really, really good. Just flavor was really good. This one had a lot more holes in it than the other one did, but it was still really, it was just the flavor was really
I love the chipotle flavor in that. And that's something that's dangerous for me because I'm
popcorn in general.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the Boom Chicka Pop as well. But that Sweet Chaos, I would get that again and again.
It's good. And that one actually had a little bit of the sweetness too from the honey. I remember that as well.
I have some more cookies to share with you. This is the Brown Butter Cookie Company, and I'm showing you the cards because these came in the bag. They were in a clear bag, and then they put these cards in there, and they actually have the calories and ingredients, which
That's
I love
nice.
that. These are, they're all brown butter sea salt cookies, but this one was the almond, and this one was the original, and those were our 2 favorites, and they're made in California. And then Asma also sent us the Sweet Girl cookies, and this is the dark chocolate sea salt and the peanut butter chocolate chip. And Asma is actually selling these in her Merle Norman store. So anytime you want to order from Asma, it's a very quick, simple phone call, and she will send those out to you. I do not know. A lot of you have wondered, does she ship overseas? I honestly don't know, but that you could certainly ask her, because I bet you she would try to accommodate you. She's very, very accommodating. And then
Might just cost you a little bit more.
It might, but it would be worth it. These are both from Dr. J in the UK. This is the Dime Caramel Latte. This was a limited edition. Yeah, limited edition. And then this is the Winter Edition Cadbury, and this is the orange.
I'm thinking I like the Dime better, and you like the orange.
Yes, but they're both
really good.
wonderful. If you're in the UK, this is one I would get it again and again before it goes away. Then I'm going to show you some more cookies. And then
I have 3 things basically.
Okay, I'm going to show you these cookies. These are Bang cookies. These were sent to us from Dan and Connie in New York. We have the cinnamon whiskey crackle,
cookie covered strawberry,
bourbon toffee walnut, and caramel sea salt chocolate. So Connie told me, she said, I like the boozy ones the best, and the boozy ones are
really good,
unbelievable. They are truly unbelievable cookies. They're delicious, absolutely worth ordering from Bang Cookies. I would get from them again. Wonderful. Okay, now I have all drinks, so you get down to where you have drinks.
I do have drinks. This one is the Duncan Hines Epic Chocolate Chip Caramel Cookie Kit, and the frosting was the caramel part, if I'm not mistaken. I think Tammy had liked the sprinkles as well as anything, the little leaf sprinkles. But these are really good. They had a good caramel flavor. The cookies were really good. You can't go wrong with. Really, you can't go wrong with any of the Epic kits. I don't think we had any of the Epic kits that were bad.
No.
But yeah, find an Epic kit you like and just get it.
There was one Epic kit that I wouldn't get again, and it was the Fruity Pebbles, and it was just a cake.
Yeah, just because it was a regular cake.
It was just a cake.
It didn't really taste like
any of the other ones I would get because
especially the sandwich cookies.
Yeah, because they're totally different. The sandwich cookie, who doesn't love the sandwich cookies?
And the brownies. The brownies are really good too.
Yeah, but the only one was that Fruity Pebbles cake, and it's like, well, it's just a cake. So that would be the only. If you skip one, I would skip
and I remember
that
the
one.
Texture of the cereal got a little soft and everything.
Yeah.
That one didn't go good. The cookies and the brownies are all really good. But this was a good one to try if you see it around for fall. This one is Edwards. Edwards pie. This one is the lemon cream pie. We've tried.
There were 3
different ones, and lemon actually ended up being our favorite out of the bunch. It was just really good. I mean, it was just an excellent flavor of lemon.
It was one that it would be perfect for, it's good for any time of year, but for me, when I think of a lemon pie like that, I think of spring or summer.
Yeah, when it's warm outside.
It's light and it's very refreshing.
I think you associate lemonade and all that stuff with summer.
That would be nice for after a meal to cleanse your palate, to have that burst of lemon.
It would. So hopefully it's out more. It says it's just a signature. It doesn't say limited time. So it might be out all the time.
All the time. I would think so. Yeah, I would think that would be one you could find. And I have seen smaller boxes of those. So some people have said,
like individual slices?
Yeah. Some people have said, I would love it, of course, but I can't have a whole pie. I've seen them more and more in singles. Like stores where I used to not see the singles sold, I'm now seeing singles sold. So look around for just a smaller box of the same thing. Then this was sent to us from a PR company. This is the Twix Shakers. And the reason I'm showing this to you, we made some cookies from this, but we also in that same video made some hot chocolate. This made...
It's like the best hot chocolate.
The best hot chocolate, which is funny because Kevin's getting ready to show you some hot chocolate that we really liked. But this made the best hot chocolate I've had in a long time. I didn't realize when we did the video, it's because it's like 260 calories for about 8 ounces of the hot chocolate. So it's as much as more than a candy bar.
But it's so good. It was so good.
So good.
You go shovel some snow in the wintertime and come in and have a cup of that. Oh,
this is what you want. Yeah. The super over-the-top sweet, absolutely delicious.
And did we put marshmallows in it? I think we put marshmallows in it, which made it creamy.
Which made it even more I didn't even count the calories for the marshmallows.
So this is the last thing I have. This is Good and Gather. This is the double chocolate hot cocoa mix and the sea salt caramel hot cocoa mix. These are both really good. These came from Target, and they're both excellent. And they're just packets. I think you add milk to these. I can't remember for sure.
I don't remember whether we added milk. Yeah, I think we did because it says just add milk.
Yeah,
so yes,
I thought we did.
Milk.
They're packets. You just add milk to them, and you heat up the milk and add them to them, and they're just really good. They're just rich, creamy flavors. I mean, it's just excellent.
This is our rule of thumb when we're doing reviews. If the company says to add milk to the hot chocolate, we will absolutely add milk. If the company says add water, but for more creamy texture, add milk, we do water. And the reason we do that is because I feel like everybody has running water. You might be out of milk. And so that's why we always try it with water, is because it's like, if you're out of milk, is it still going to be good if you only have water? So that's my reasoning behind that. Of course, we know that it's always going to be creamier if you add milk.
Just like a pizza is always better in the oven than in the microwave, but sometimes you microwave it because they want you to.
Exactly. So I have 2 more things to show you, and both of them are drinks. This, I could have brought a box in here to show you. This is the McCafe Toasted Almonds. There are 3 like limited edition flavors. One is like a baked apple pie, and I don't think it says limited. But now the toffee almond says limited, and also there's a French toast that says limited.
And our least favorite was the one that was going to be the apple pie was our least favorite of the bunch.
Yeah, and that's like the one that they didn't say limited, and it's like, oh, well, I wouldn't even want that one again. And that's the one you chose to keep around. But now the toffee almond, our Walmart had like 3 boxes left. I bought all 3 because I thought
it's going away.
It's going away. I want to have it. I want to be able to drink it. I love it. It's like it's dessert. And it's phenomenal.
Most of this coffee doesn't go bad for or go stale for another 6 months, so it's pretty safe.
Trust me, I'll drink it. I drink 2 cups a day. You do the math. And then this, I thought if I saw this again in Marshall's, I would buy this box again.
The Magnum brand in general has been really good.
Yes, this is called Magnum Exotics, and I'm so impressed with the flavors of these. And ever since I've tried some of these in Home Goods, I haven't seen those in particular flavors. I've seen like pumpkin spice and stuff.
They have pumpkin spice.
But then the ones like the salted caramel, and it seems like those are kind of more hard to come by. This was $7.99, so you're probably paying...
You're paying a lot more.
You're paying more for it, but you're getting to try 12 different flavors. And I would truly, if I saw this again, which I haven't seen it since we bought this, I would buy this again just because you could have a different cup every single day for 12 days or for 6 days if you drink 2 a day like I do. But I think that is an awesome gift for you or to give to somebody else.
It's so good quality. And the flavors actually come through as what they say they are, which is not the case with some coffees we've had where you drink it, it's like, I don't get this flavor at all. You know, that's this one actually, that brand is actually is what it says it is.
Absolutely. So now Kevin has a Lunchtime review channel. He reviews frozen foods or ready-made foods.
Stuff you can take to work and heat up.
Soups, canned soups, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff that you can heat up in the microwave or it's just ready to open and eat. He does reviews like that 4 days a week, and then he goes out to eat 1 day a week. So this will be from that channel.
So I only have one thing. This one is the Eggland's Best, the ham and cheese omelet. You get 2 in the box. I gave it a 4.5, which is pretty good.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. The flavor of this was so good. It actually tastes like you've got it at a restaurant. Like you've actually ordered it fresh out of a restaurant. It was creamy. It was buttery. The eggs actually had a creamy.
What a compliment.
Yeah, because usually eggs are dried out and rubbery. These were really good. They tasted like fresh eggs, and it's almost like they literally, when you make your omelet mix, they took butter and cream and whipped it up really good, and they were airy. It was just really good. And I worried that it was not going to have enough filling in it, like the ham and stuff. I had plenty. It was fine. All you really need is the flavor of the ham. You're not using the ham like a sandwich to where it's like adding the bulk to it. You just really want the flavors, and it was just really good overall.
I'm glad you liked it so much. It's nice when he actually likes what he's eating for lunch.
Yeah, I don't give 4.5s and 5s very often. Most of the time it's a 3. I might go up to 4, but occasionally I'll go to 4.5 or 5.
So this month has 5 Thursdays. We post the out to eat, the fast food or sit down restaurants, whatever to go. We post those on Thursday. So spoiler alert, you're going to see what Kevin's having this afternoon for lunch. You're going to hear about it right now because I always go through what he's had and I ask him, is there anything you would never get again? And what was your favorite thing? And he might have liked everything. So this is...
I never remember.
He never remembers. So at the beginning of the month, you had Sakura Express.
Yeah, the one here in town.
Hibachi steak. Then you had the Wendy's Big Bacon Cheddar Cheeseburger and French fries. You had Buffalo Wild Wings Southern Chicken Sandwich and French fries. Then you had Big City Pizza. It had pepperoni, bacon, sausage, onions, green pepper. And then you had today BD's Mongolian Grill. It was his very first time going to BD's Mongolian Grill. And he had rice, Polish sausage with jalapenos, red and green peppers, onions, and then on the side, you even had a pumpkin cheesecake.
I had pumpkin cheesecake.
So,
okay, so I liked everything here. I think there wasn't anything here that I didn't like. I was really impressed. Go ahead.
I remember one thing you said you probably wouldn't get it again.
What?
That Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
The Buffalo Wild Wings, it really wasn't anything. It was just chicken. And
you said it wasn't as crispy as it was in the picture.
It wasn't. The picture they showed was like double breaded, and it was really crispy. It had these flakies, kind of like you get Kentucky Fried Chicken with the little crumbles and like
sticking out of it.
Yeah, stuff sticking out of it, and it wasn't like that at all. So I would probably get something else. It's not that I didn't like it. I would probably get a different kind of sandwich next time. So Buffalo Wild Wings was good. The Wendy's was just your typical cheeseburger. It was good. I didn't dislike it. I just had the regular fries. I think they probably all have the newer fries now. I had the old fries then. I was really impressed with Sakura. Sakura, the steak, I really liked it. I liked the flavor of it. I liked the texture. I liked the rice, the flavor of the rice. That was really good. However, in the Mongolian Grill, it's really kind of make your own. So really, you pick the flavors you like, and you're going to like it because you're picking out the things you like. It's not pre-made for you.
But didn't you say that when you went in there, if you wanted to go by a certain recipe, they
have little recipe cards. So I went in. I originally said I didn't know how it worked. I had no clue how it worked at all. So I went in and to takeout orders, went to the bar, and I think I explained this during the video too. The experience I had was not that great because they assume you know what's going on, and if you've never been there before, you're like, I have no clue what's going on. So I went to the bar, I ordered, I said, do you have some kind of Oktoberfest Polish sausage thing going on? She goes, I don't know that one. And I'm like,
said that?
Yeah, so I got on my phone and looked it up, and she goes, oh, that's a recipe. So they've always got the stuff to make it. They've always got the Polish sausage and all that stuff.
Oh,
it's a recipe of very specific things you put into it to make that meal that they have on their website. So it's not you order it, they make it, and they give it to you. It's a certain recipe you follow. But they had all kinds of different recipe cards. You can grab one and go through and grab those specific things. You would have that meal in the recipe. So, like I said,
Kevin paid a whole lot.
I paid a whole lot for it, not realizing that you could pile that bowl up as high as you wanted.
And he got this little, if you watched the video this afternoon, he got this little bitty amount of food.
Yeah, the container's like this thick because they know people are going to pile that stuff on, and mine was like way down here.
Because he didn't know. Nobody told him. And then he also said something.
Well, it's not like they're going to say, pile as much as you can on there. It's all one price. They're not going to tell you that.
No. And then something else he said that I thought was funny. He said that he thought there were some men in there, and he thought they had bought these hard-boiled eggs.
They had like 5 eggs stuck on top.
I don't think they probably were hard-boiled eggs.
They were probably just eggs.
It seems like I had heard or seen somewhere where you get these eggs, and then when you take it to the person to cook it, they crack the eggs and they're
mix
cooking.
it all up.
So I don't think those were hard-boiled eggs.
No, they probably weren't. You know me and my eyesight anyway. They just looked, they were white and egg-shaped. That's all I know. They could have been cheese for all I know.
So I'm assuming they'll cook the eggs up.
Yeah, probably. And that makes more sense that it was actually raw eggs.
But it was cute that you thought that was.
That's what they look like. So I did like that. And honestly, your experience there, if you know how it works, is going to be good. And like I said, you're going to pick out exactly what you want. I think you'll like it. It's really good. My pick, though, would be the Big City Pizza because I absolutely loved their pizza. And I took the leftovers because I didn't have it all. I took it home. Tammy enjoyed it too.
Yes, it was a very, very good pizza.
Yeah, it was really good.
Somebody even said in Kevin's comments, I think on that video, I'm sure it was on that video, something like, I hope you didn't eat all that. I hope you took some home to Tammy.
No.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, and it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, it's really
I would
good.
totally eat there again.
And they had so many different flavors and combinations, and they had different crusts and everything. It was really
so
good
I would definitely go there again.
And I don't think the price was that bad.
If you're local, watching this video, I don't know how many locals watch our videos, but if you're local watching this video, it's right across the street from where the Gap used to be in Hamburg.
And next to American Eagle.
Yeah, American Eagle's there. The Gap used to be right across the street, and it's right there on the corner. There used to be a Chinese restaurant
or something.
and it went out, and now that's where this pizza place is.
I would definitely support them and go there. If it wasn't in Lexington, that's the bad thing. It's in Lexington, so we don't usually eat. I mean, they had tables. You could go in there and sit down.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go pick up a pizza and bring it all the way to Winchester and eat it. It's not going to be very good.
It's right there. So if you're in Hamburg, then that's a good place.
It's a good place to go. Good pizza, and like I said, they've got seats you can sit right there.
Right.
So that would be my pick out of that list. But none of it was really bad. It was just, that was my favorite.
Right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a busy September, gearing up for October. We're looking forward to things during that month too. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next month.